Hello everyone, Jolene here from Chill Lifestyle. So this is a yes or no pick a card, but this one's going to be focused on love, okay? So you may have any question to do with love. In fact, you can have any question. It's just this one will be focused on love. You're going to have to change it to your circumstances if there's anything else you're looking for. Now, remember, before each pile, before each question, before each person that you want to ask about, make sure you clear the energy. Stop the video, go away, come back, think about the next person or the next question. Otherwise, if you focus on too many things, you're going to get the wrong answers, okay? If it doesn't sound right, then you've either chosen the wrong pile or you're not concentrating on the question. So if you're interested in pile number 1, it's the pill, the round pill. Pile number 2 will be the turquoise stone. Pile number 3 is the bloodstone. And pile number 4 is the yellow and white citrine stone. So pause the video, make your choice, and I'll get you in your pile. Okay, hello. If you have selected reading number 1, then this is going to be your reading. So pile number 1, you have, okay, so again, remember your question is either a yes or a no. So, and this is love. If you're not asking about love, then you're just going to have to change this to fit your pile or your question. There's something very passionate about. And when it comes to love, then this was a passionate beginning. You and this person had a lot of passion. There was a lot of attraction to each other. It felt quite special, okay? Then there was kind of a divide. So that passion kind of turned into a divide and things became quite difficult. And then there was a loss. There was fighting, there was a breakup, or there was some kind of pain or a lot of pain. Perhaps maybe this is a make-up breakup situation. There's definitely crying, there's definitely stress, there's definitely fear, and there's definitely sadness here. And there needed to be some time apart because someone had to sit down and really sit and think about it, their stuff, and meditate, and maybe perhaps because there's just a lot of conflict within this situationship, and there was things that needed to be learned, and change needed to happen. Okay, now there needs to be an equal give and take. Okay, so taking responsibility over how much of your time has been invested. And if you know that you have invested a lot into the situation or into this relationship, and that is, you can put your hand on your heart and say, you know, it was equal within the home, or equal within the job. I mean, there's different roles. I'm not here to judge everyone's situation. We have someone who's generally the breadwinner, not every situation. Sometimes there's 2 working parents and there's children. So I'm not trying to divide cent by cent or things like that. What I'm trying to say though is, you know that you put in time into the relationship. You tried your best, did everything you could for the situation. Okay, and if you believe you did, and your person perhaps maybe took advantage of that, then it's time for you to think about that. Okay, or you perhaps maybe didn't put as much time and energy and effort into the relationship. This is obviously time for you to be honest because it affects you. So this is either you are too you push back because you feel like you're under attack a lot, or maybe the person you feel like has been pushing you back because they feel like they're under attack a lot, or there's a need for you to stand your ground. Okay, again, everyone's situation is different. You need to be honest with yourself. Am I too defensive, or do I need to stand up for myself more? As the person that I'm with keep on pushing me back, and I keep on giving, and I'm not getting anything back, then you need to stand up for yourself more, especially if you're being in a situation where there's an unequal, fights where they always having to win and you're always the bad one. And no matter what you do, you don't get the same energy back. You try in the relationship, you give love, you give energy, you try to understand things from their perspective, but nothing comes back. Then you need to stand up for yourself. If, of course, you've been a bit defensive and not as giving, and not giving them the love and the attention that your person deserved, then you're the one who's maybe perhaps too defensive. Okay. there's a need to search for what you want, your wishes. Okay, I kind of feel like your wishes have not been fulfilled. So no matter what your question is, as at this moment, your wishes have not been fulfilled. Things that you wanted, whether it was what you expected in relationships, what you expected in love, okay? And if you're not here for love, then what you've been expecting in a situation has not been fulfilled. And it's time for you to walk away from a bad situation, okay? Now, again, I'm not taking sides in a love relationship. You right, your partner's right, wrong. This is not about that. This is just about whatever your question is, it's time for you to walk away, okay? Because there's a lot of grief, there's a lot of competition, you feel like it's just a burdensome, exhausting situation that you've been in. And there's a lot of fear. I'm getting a lot of fear of hurt, fear of a situation. So the answer, whatever your question is, pile number one, it's a no, okay? It's a definite right out no. So I don't know what your question is, but it's definitely a no. However, there is something, I kind of feel like in your search for love, okay, because this is a love, yes or no, in your search for love, there's things where you have not had within your life that I kind of feel is coming, but you've got to leave. There's got to be change. So either you've got to change, or your person's got to change, or you've got to walk away from this relationship if you feel like it's dead end and no one's willing to change, and it's just, a total divide. Because there's something, I see something better coming. Okay, so whatever your question is, it's a definite 100% no, but there is something better coming. I kind of feel like this is something that's more sophisticated, or this person is more sophisticated. This person's quite influential. They got a lot of influence. It's quite a romantic person, affectionate person, and someone who you could basically be your best friend and your lover. Now, again, I'm not asking you about your current relationship. I'm just giving you a simple yes or no answer. Okay, the answer is no, but there is something better coming. Oops, look at this. We have got your religious factors. Okay, so your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing. So again, some kind of religious upbringing is affecting your love lives. Now, this could be the fact that maybe this is the divide between you and a person. It's your different religious things you do at the bottom of the deck. You are lovable. Okay, you are worthy of love. You do deserve love, pile number one. So you don't have to be defensive. You don't have to. You are deserving of an equal loving exchange. Okay, and Spirit is saying you are lovable. Okay, so don't think you're unloved. You're not lovable, that no one will ever love you. You are lovable, but you allowing some kind of religious or spiritual or belief system from your childhood, parents who have indoctrinated bad stuff and energies into your mind, and it's come up again, and I've shuffled. And look here, healing family issues. So there's some kind of family issue. Maybe perhaps your parents made you believe that you weren't good enough unless, parents, unfortunately, we've got to forgive them because they had bad upbringings, and we've got terrible pasts of this is the way you have to be. And if you're not that way or act in a certain way, you're not lovable. And so therefore you feel like you have to work so hard for people to love you because you don't really believe that you're deserving of love. You always believe that you're going to be let down and hurt because maybe perhaps your parents, not willingly, maybe not even knowingly, let you down. Like things like, well, if you don't do this, I'll find someone else. Or, if you don't do that, you're going to be punished and you're going to be sent away and you're going to go to boarding school. Parents don't often understand that the lesson that's learned by that is that if I am not perfect, if I do not give them everything they need or be the perfect religious person, for example, I've got to be perfect, I've got to be religious, I've got to stick by the rules because then my parents are going to, or God's not going to love me. And that's, you couldn't be further from the truth. The real God is a loving God, okay? Not the horrible, terrible God that people talk about that would burn you to hell. Sorry, that God does not exist in my life and will not ever exist. The pure God is the God of love. And so, there's definitely a separation, time apart from you and a person, or there has already been a separation. Spirit is saying, let your friends help you, pile number one. Because you just have to trust. You definitely do deserve love, okay? There's definitely a lover, a best friend, someone who you can trust, someone who's influential, a romantic, affectionate person that's waiting, it's on the other end, and you can give that relationship a chance. That is the person you're supposed to be with. That is the partnership you need to work in, and that's the person who deserves you. Okay? So I hope I've answered your question. Have a great day, and I'll chat to you soon. Hello and welcome to those of you who decided to choose pile number 2. This is going to be your question or your reading. Now, remembering this is just yes or no. I'm talking about love. If you're not needing love, you're just wanting a yes or no, then obviously you're going to have to just change the narrative to fit for you. Okay. Now, don't forget, I'm doing 2023 readings. If you're looking to do a year ahead, again, I don't believe in psychic, perhaps rather just the energies, because energies change according to your manifestation and according to the work you do. And also, there's no such thing as time or spirit, but I can give you the energies of 2023. Then please get in contact with me. I will never get in contact with you and book a private reading. Okay, get into the reading. Right, there's a new emotional beginning starting for you, pile number 2. So you could be getting good news. If you're in a relationship, there could be good news within your relationship. You may be getting a wedding proposal, or you may be getting married soon. Maybe you already had the proposal, and there's just a new beginning in your love life. Okay, you maybe have been a bit disappointed in love before this, so there's good news coming. You perhaps waited a very long time. There's been a lot of stress, waiting for the right person or the right time, or just for perhaps even for you and your partner to propose, or even for maybe you've been waiting a long time to get married. There may have been a lot of stress around the marriage. But stability is coming. There is secure, committed relationships. Again, marriage, romance, commitment is here. There is something you need to leave behind, though. Okay, something that's no longer working for you. So even if you've with someone and you committed to them, but there's an ex perhaps that's still lingering around, or if you've just broken up with someone, then or you're at the end of a very bad relationship and you know that in the heart of hearts, I'm not telling you what to do, then you need to move on because there's something better coming. This something may perhaps be something from your past for some of you, not all. If it's not, there's a lot of memories or a lot of reminiscence about your past. So working well with someone, or maybe someone that reminds you of a past. For some of you, this could be a soulmate. It can also be a past life. So when you meet this new person, if you've never seen them before, but when you meet them, it feels like you've known them forever, then this could be your person, okay? Yes, people in the past have let you down. I kind of feel like you have been let down quite a lot. This was a friend, a lover, whatever. Someone let you down. And perhaps there was other options, or you felt like you were just an option in this person's life, okay? And you felt like you were trapped in a situation for a very long time. And that's why I'm really getting the sense of waiting a long time, like being confined and trapped and couldn't make decisions and things just being really, really bad. And, but you're about to move into something that's a wish fulfillment. This is something that, again, it's a higher level, it's more committed. Definitely with someone who's more committed, someone who's a romantic person, someone who believes in the sanctity of marriage or believes in marriage, okay? And this is going to be quite successful, okay? There could be actual money between you and this person. Maybe you meet them, or this person's quite wealthy. This could be a very wealthy person for some, but there's lots of finances. So I see big money, rich wealth. Now, wealth doesn't have to be fancy cars and fancy houses. It could be rich with love, rich with happiness, you can have the smallest little cottage and be the happiest family ever. It's solid. So this is like, I'm getting forever after vibes kind of thing. This person, this situation, it's trustworthy, it's solid, okay? This person is honest, this person is trustworthy, this person is your friend, or maybe perhaps, as I said, you might have known this person from the past. A lot of you, this person, someone you've dated, or you've known this person for many years. I'm talking about 20 years, 30 years, whatever, depending how old you are. You've known this person for a shitload long time, okay? And this person wasn't just a lover, but they were also your friend, or you've never dated them before, you were just friends. This person you've known is what I'm trying to get at. Not all. Some of you'll meet this person, but you'll know when you meet this person because it will be like this is your long lost friend, like you just know each other, okay? Yeah, but you were dealing with someone who was very cruel, someone who's very manipulative. I'm getting a real narcissist, someone who possibly played you. This is the person you have to move on from. This person might still be playing you. Um, reels pretend you're a fishing game, reels you in when they feel like you're walking away, and the minute they have you, they spit you out and don't make you feel like you're worthy. And then when they feel like they're losing you again, they reel you in, and or otherwise, they need money or they need time, and quickly, all of a sudden you're attractive and you're great, and they want you, and then they don't want you anymore, and this becomes a game. So this is the person you have to move away from. Okay, now this doesn't have to be an ex-lover. This could be a friend. This could be a family member. This is a narcissistic person's in your life. Pile number 2, you have to move away from this person, because this person could affect, this relationship needs to end, okay, because it could affect this new love, okay. This new person, again, they are successful, they are powerful. I'm seeing a businessman / woman, someone who has, and even if they're not rich, again, they are powerful in many ways. They could be a good speaker. There could be someone who, they have the ability to be really successful, okay? So they could be quite young if they haven't achieved anything yet, or they could be quite old. I mean, some of us still haven't achieved what we want to achieve, but they've got the abilities, okay? So that makes sense. Right. Pile number 2, let's get you. Oh, the answer situation is a yes. Okay, very positive, but you have to get this malicious, this narcissist out your life. Okay. Oh, we've got true love falls right out in the center there. So Spirit is saying this new person will be your one true love. See, free yourself. Pile number 2, there's someone, you still have to free yourself. There's someone that's, you got to take back control of your life. You've got someone who's manipulating you. It's like a soulmate is on the other end of this manipulation. And again, it doesn't have to be, a lover or an ex-lover. You may have never dated a narcissist. This could be your mother. This could be your mother can be a narcissist. I'm not being funny. I don't want to get involved in funny fights, but your mother, your friend, your best friend, could be a narcissist. They don't want you to meet a soulmate because they want you to be less than them. Your children, just saying, there is a narcissist you have to free yourself from. Okay, you're not in control of your life, and this narcissist is preventing you from meeting your one true love or marrying your one true love. So whatever that is to you, there's a narcissist in your life. See, now it's come out, and I've shuffled many times. This new person, this is the romance of a lifetime. And I said to you, lifetime, solid. This is the person who will be there with you for thick and thin. When you're old and sick and no one else wants you, this is the person who's going to be there to, clean up after you and help you through illnesses and anything else, okay? I'm really, unless they die before you. Oh, look at this. What did I say? Reconciliation. Wow. Told you, I'm getting soulmate vibes here. There's a reconciliation from someone from your past is returning. And again, this could be a past life. This could be a friend you've known, but you've known this person, whether it's in this lifetime or not. So there's a reconciliation. Yeah, there's red flags. The signs are cautioning you. God, there's someone around you, and this other person's it's going to be worth the wait. I told you, you've been waiting a long time. This person, you've been waiting a long time to be with this person, and divine timing's been here because you had to learn a lesson from this narcissist, okay? You're going to be getting to know this person all over again, and even if, like I said, if it's a new lifetime, old life, soulmate, whatever it is, it's going to be amazing. You just have to trust it and you just go with it, but please remove this narcissist from your life, okay? Pile number 2, that's what I have for you. Hope you have a good day, and I'll chat to you soon. Welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 3. Right, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so pile number 3. There's some big changes coming for you. Okay, it's a brand new, a big ending. Maybe you've been single for many years, and then this is a brand new beginning, or maybe you're just about to end a big relationship in order to have something new. I'm getting that there's something, maybe perhaps someone who couldn't make up their mind. For some, it could be someone who was trying to balance between you and money, or it could be the fact of this is something that's coming in. It's quite good news. I'm really getting, this is a love reading, but I'm getting a lot of finances here. So like I say, either this person was quite slow at coming in, or it might have been a long time between relationships. I kind of feel like it's going to be good news with this new beginning. This is someone who would want to work with you. So the reason I'm saying there's a lot of finances now, again, this is a love reading. So if you're not coming for love, you can change the narrative. This is someone who wants to work with you as a team. Now, for a lot of you, with all the money that I'm seeing, you could literally work with this person. So this could be a person that you meet at work or meet through work or through a work function. Or this just could be someone that really wants to work with you. Okay, this could be someone who battles to juggle their time between life and work. Okay, or you might even battle juggling between life and work. There needs to be stability. I think this is quite stable. You just don't hold on too tightly when it comes to this person. You need to kind of allow it to be free. Okay, allow them to kind of commit when it's time. So this is kind of like slow and steady wins the race, is what I'm getting here, is what I'm feeling. It's like this person's solid, and even if they don't, tell you that they love you after like a month or 2 months, don't assume that that's because they don't love you. It's because it's slow. This person, that they need stability. I kind of feel like this person needs stability. You might even need stability. So with coins, I feel like it's a slow, drawn out process, but it's solid. Okay, so don't forget that. Again, major change. You could, for a lot of you, you could be moving because of jobs, move to a new company and meet this person. Because of your job, you have to move towns, move houses. There's something major that's happening, some major change, and that change is going to affect your love life. Okay. Fate is stepping in. They're moving you away from sadness. They're moving you away from what's happened in the past. So that's the other thing Spirit is saying to me. Just don't hold on to your past. What didn't work out in the past is the past. Don't hold on to that. You have to move forward. Okay. And fate's going to help you. Just be careful of your investment. So again, there could be people around you who maybe perhaps you invested your time, your energy and effort into, and those that didn't work out. And Spirit is saying, you may be a little bit careful now because of that, or maybe you have other people around you. Be careful of who you invest your time into. Okay, you want something, again, with all the coins, you want something that's solid, not something that's wishy-washy, someone who's in and out. Lots of sexy time, but no solid time. So don't invest until you see an investment, but don't hold on to them. Allow it to unfold. You will see within a certain period of time whether this person's worthwhile or not. And if it's not, then, you can decide to move on. I kind of feel like once things really do get going between you and this person, things will then move fast. It's kind of one of those slow and steady wins the race, but when you win the race, all of a sudden things just pick up speed. I also see there's a lot of communication. So that's why I'm saying it might start off with working with each other, becoming friends with each other, and as you get to know each other, but when you start perhaps getting together and dating, things might work a little bit quicker. You're kind of needing to learn to be independent though. So this is, again, one of those relationships where maybe this person's quite independent. And so if you want this person and you to work out, you can't hold on. You need to kind of have faith that if you let them go, that they'll always be there. But you also need to do your own things. So work on your own finances, work on your own self, your self-love, your own home, your own, don't depend on this person. The more independence you have, I think this person will appreciate that. There could definitely be a wedding, a gathering. You could meet this person at a wedding or some kind of party or at a gathering. As I said, I'm really feeling like there's a lot of good news. There is someone around you that perhaps, and that's why I'm saying you could have someone else around you need to be aware of that could be bad news. This person's negative. They might try to hold you back. Now, this could be colleague, friend, family, okay, an ex, someone who does not want to see you moving on, or someone who might try to come between you and the situation, okay? But this other person is charismatic. This other person's positive. This other person's very generous. They have a lot of integrity. So if you were someone who doesn't have integrity, who's not generous with you, even if it's slow, they're still generous. This person is positive, powerful, charismatic. If the person you're with is not, and they're negative and woe is me, and they betray you and they lie to you and they're in and out and they can't commit, then that's not the person, okay? That's why I said I kind of feel like there is someone around you who you need to be careful of. Spirit is trying to move you away from one person to move on to another. So I'm having a sip of water. I've got a terrible flu. I'm just hydrating. Sorry. Okay, the answer to your question, however, is a yes, whatever your question is, okay? So whatever you ask, the question is a yes. Let me get some love cards for you. Flirt. Yeah. Okay. So extend your light-hearted energy. That's why I said keep things light. Don't be, how's it? How are you? I want to get married to you. I want to have your kids and start planning your wedding. Like flirt. Become their friend. Get to know them from a friendship point of view. Really get to know this person, because again, then you'll be able to see whether this person is the one or not the one, because there's definitely someone else around you that's not the one. This could be the one. You've already met the partner you seek. So for a lot of you, it's going to be worth waiting for. What did I say? Divine timing. I told you this is going to be a slow and steady wins the race. Pay attention to the red flags. So again, if you have this tendency to jump into relationships and to, straight away, I love you and I'm committing and I want to have your kids, and your person seems to run away, then this is a sign. That's a red flag. Okay, then you have the red flags. This is one of those. Allow your person to, on the weekends, make sure you make your plans and make plans with them. They don't have plans, don't go, oh, then you must be flirting with someone else. Don't be that, okay? Spirit is saying be independent. Be a very strong independent woman or independent man. An independent woman doesn't need any man to be there. She has her life, she has her kids, she has her friends, okay? The man becomes a complement to that. An independent man doesn't need a woman to constantly be there clinging on to them, holding on to them. They've got their hobbies, they've got their life, they've got their kids. Okay, so what Spirit is saying, have separate lives and slowly interact. Get to know each other slowly, okay? Because this person could definitely be the one for you, okay? Could definitely lead to a wedding or something really good and really solid. The red flags can also be an ex or someone that's this negative person that's going to try and come between you and this other person. So don't know who that could be. But the answer to your question, whatever it is, pile number 3, is a yes. Great. Have a great day, and I'll chat to you soon. Goodbye. Hello, and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 4. Okay, so for pile number 4, you're about to have a new message coming in, something that's going to be quite important. Now, remember, this is love. If you're not looking for love and you just want a yes or no, then just change the narrative to fit your situation. There is some kind of union coming up, okay, or some kind of union. So if you're 100% signal, then there could be a new solid person that you may be meeting. This may be someone you either will be a friend or you're going to meet this person through a friendship, okay? There may be some indecision when you first meet this person, or you may feel like there's a lot of indecision with this person, okay? Stability will work out. For some of you, this person may end up becoming a bit of a twin flame, and so there could be like a runner chaser kind of scenario here. But stability will eventually happen, or it will lead to some kind of great adventure, some kind of excitement. As I said, so there could be a celebration, or you might meet this person at a celebration in some way or through friends. You may have been quite lonely, or feel like you've been left out, or feel like you've been, things have been quite negative in your life. So I feel like things are going to change for you. Spirit saying trust your intuition here. Okay, you're going to have victory in your life. You've dealt with losses, you've dealt with depression, you've dealt with sabotage. Perhaps you dealt with people in your past that who cheated on you as well, or people who pulled the wool over your eye. For some, this person may have deceived you with third wheel. Okay, now I'm only telling people who know. This is not, this is not your situation. Don't go and accuse people of anything, please. I'm just saying for some. And I think okay? You either know, or you confirmed, or someone, you've had a huge amount of suspicion that maybe perhaps you and someone, there was a third wheel, a third person. Yeah, just putting it out there. There was a lesson. There's definitely a lesson that you needed to learn, either you or your person or both of you. And yeah, it's caused a lot of, that there's definitely been an ending, or there has been a loss. For some of you, maybe even a death. But there's been a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. I kind of feel like things will travel, or things will move, and your burdens will kind of, become over soon. Maybe perhaps you had bad news, or you already found out that this person, well, for some, died or moved on or broke up with you, or you found out this person was cheating. And there's trouble in the relationship. But there's also something better coming in, something very romantic. The answer to your question, whatever it is a yes. So, I don't know what it is that you're asking, but it's a yes, whatever the question is. Okay. It's a yes leading to a maybe. It's not a solid yes, though, is what I'm getting. So it's not. I don't see it as the most positive yes. So I don't know what you're asking. For some of you, career and finances. Finances are a factor in your relationship. Past life relationship is at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, as I said, there may be some past life karma that you and this person have dealt with. They're definitely a soulmate in some way. It could be a past life soulmate. Maybe you and this person have had karma together, or some kind of karmic situation that you need to do. Sorry, I'm just trying to see. So whatever your question is, it's a yes. Religious factors. There could be religious stuff between you and this person. Your love life could ascend to a higher level of commitment. So maybe if you're asking, will this person ever propose? Because maybe this person's been indecision. Will they ever propose, or will our relationship ever move forward? There's some kind of forgiving and learning that has to take place, is what I'm getting. Okay. And to give your relationship a chance. So for some of you, there's still a chance of this working. This could be a twin flame dynamic. I have done readings on twin flames. I haven't done some in a while. This could be a twin flame dynamic. So this could have been a breakup, makeup kind of thing. There may be just lessons that needing to be learned by you or this person, or from both of you. Whatever your question is, pile number 4, sorry. I don't know what your question is. Maybe look at pile number 3 for whatever. It's a yes to whatever it is. Okay. Trust your intuition is all I'm going to say. Okay, great. I'll chat to you soon, and have a good week. And if you're looking for 2023 readings, don't forget I am taking bookings now to give you the energies for next year. Thank you so much, and goodbye.